Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are all over the world. Welcome back to my channel. It is still your one and only 24/7 news boss. We are here to bring you another fresh update concerning the IPOB. And if you are joining us for the first time, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like and share this video, and also don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our breaking stories. In today's update, we will dive into an incident that has sparked anger, frustration, and heated conversations in the southeast. A video recently surfaced online showing herdsmen destroying a full farmland in Enugu. The video is not just shocking, but it raises serious questions about food security, safety of rural farmers, and the role of zoo government in protecting its citizens. In this report, we will break down the details of the incident, the reactions of the people, the impact on agriculture and the economy, what the farmers themselves are saying, the stance of the zoo government, and the analysis from experts on both sides of the open grazing debate. Stay with us to the end because we will play a short clip of the incident and we will also be asking some very important questions that affect us all. The video that surfaced online showed herdsmen allegedly leading their cattle into farmlands in Enugu State. What followed was heartbreaking. Crops that has been nurtured for months, worth millions of naira, were trampled and eaten by the animals. The dissatisfaction from viewers of the video has been overwhelming. For many, it was not just another clip on the internet, it was a reminder of the years of struggle rural farmers face in the trying to protect their farmlands from constant destruction. Across social media platforms and within communities in Enugu, people expressed anger and frustration. Farmers and residents see this as another attack on their means of livelihood. Many citizens are asking why herdsmen continue to roam freely, destroying farms while victims are left helpless. The anger is not only about the loss of food crops but also about the silence or weak response from the zoo government authorities who should protect the people. Farmlands are the backbone of food production. In regions like the southeast, agriculture plays a vital role in feeding families, sustaining local economies, and even supplying markets across the zoo nation. When security in these farmlands is compromised, the result is devastating. Farmers lose investment, food prices rise due to scarcity, and entire communities face hunger. Beyond crops, this also affects the peace of mind of those living in rural areas. Let's sit back and watch the short video.
Which of these Fulani people they do so good? Which of these Fulani people they do so good? Guys, when I watch the video, I beg. Just imagine people, they root people, cassava farm, they slaughter for their cow, make their cow chop. When I see the video, I beg. Guys, what of these Fulani people they do so good? We don't complain, we don't tire. What of these Fulani people they do so good?
This incident in Enugu is not an isolated case. Reports from Anambra, Ebonyi, and Imo states have shown a pattern of destruction linked to open grazing by Fulani herdsmen. Entire farms of cassava, yam, maize, and rice have been wiped out in hours. Analysts argue that this continued destruction is a major setback to the southeast agricultural development. What used to be one of the most agricultural productive regions is now facing declining yields and discouraged farmers. One farmer in Enugu said, "I lost everything in just one night. The cows came and destroyed my cassava farm. This is what I depend on to feed my children and pay their school fees. Now I have nothing." Another farmer lamented, "We can't go to the police because they will tell us there is nothing they can do. If we fight back, we are accused of starting trouble. So who to protect us?" These voices reflect the deep frustration of farmers who feel abandoned. For them, it is not just crops that are lost, but also years of sweat, labor, and hope for survival. The zoo government has often promised to address herder farmers' conflicts. Various administrations have spoken about ranching, grazing reserves, and peace initiatives, yet in practice, many of these promises remain on paper. Citizens in the southeast say it is difficult to trust the zoo government. They feel the authorities are either unwilling or unable to stop herdsmen from invading farmlands. This has fueled suspicion, resentment, and even calls for local self-defense groups to step in where the zoo government fails. Open grazing has given herdsmen the freedom to move cattle anywhere, including farmlands. Many citizens argue that these herdsmen act with impunity, often going scot-free after destruction. For farmers, this unequal treatment makes it seem like their lives and livelihoods are worthless. It has also created a deep divide between local communities and herdsmen, fueling more mistrust. Experts are divided on the matter. Some analysts support open grazing, claiming it is a long-standing tradition and that restricting it without alternatives could harm cattle rearing and beef supply. They argue that the zoo government should create grazing reserves to balance both farming and herding. Other analysts strongly oppose open grazing, describing it as outdated and destructive. They point to countries where ranching has boosted productively, reduced conflicts, and create jobs. According to them, the zoo nation must move toward modern ranching if it hopes to secure peace and agricultural stability. With farmlands destroyed, food production falls. This leads to higher food price, food scarcity, and more poverty. For a country already battling inflation, this crisis adds another burden to families struggling to survive. The video of Fulani herdsmen destroying farmlands in Enugu has once again exposed the fragile state of food security and trust in the government across the zoo nation. Farmers are crying out, citizens are angry, and analysts remain divided on the way forward. But one thing is clear: without stronger action, food insecurity and mistrust will continue to rise in the southeast and beyond. So my people, what do you think is the way forward? Do you think the zoo government is doing enough to protect farmers in the southeast? Should open grazing be banned completely across the zoo nation, or should it be regulated with grazing reserves? And most importantly, how can trust be rebuilt between herdsmen and farming communities? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on your notification bell for more verified reports. Until next time, stay informed and stay safe.